Yeah, that's me, who fell asleep on the floor while crafting yet another cosplay. Anyways, welcome to a day in my life as a professionally unprofessional cosplayer. You guys probably saw my last day in my life video, and if you haven't, go check it out. But this video will showcase the days where I turn myself into another person, also known as cosplay. And who will I be today, you may ask? You'll have to stick around to find that out, and also to see some of the shenanigans I get up to while in cosplay. Anyways, let's start at the beginning of the day. Realistically, I wake up anywhere from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. when I cosplay, but typically I wake up before my roommate, and she was still sleeping when I was filming, so I had to be really quiet. The first thing I usually do when I wake up is go straight to my coffee machine, which probably not the smartest thing to do, but I gotta get my day on, so we need a cup of joe. First, you gotta start by turning it on and wiping all the cat fur off of it, cause gosh dang, why is there so much cat fur on my coffee machine? How much cat fur do I drink a day? Here's culprit number one, who probably got majority of the fur on there. This is Spooky Boo. He sheds a lot, and he's got white fur, and everything I own is black. You can see where that leads to. If you remember from any of my other videos, the coffees I make in the morning are usually pretty complex. I start by doing 2 shots of espresso with my espresso machine kind of thing. It's not like an official espresso machine, but it works. And recently, I've been using this scale to measure out the milk I put in my coffee. I usually do majority of the Fairlife fat-free milk, and then I mix it with the Chobani vanilla coffee creamer. It is so gas. You get extra protein and less sugar. And then when I foam up the milk, I put pumpkin pie spice seasoning in the foam. Oh, it's to die for. It's so gas, I can't lie. I usually measure out 1 serving of the Fairlife milk, and then I do 2 tablespoons of the Chobani. It's a perfect combo, I can't lie. My coffees usually turn out to be about 140 calories. The amount of protein, I forgot to track entirely, but I enter it in my app and it tracks it for me. Anyways, once the milk is all together, I go ahead and steam it up so that it's foamy. Love a good foamy coffee. Then I top it with my pumpkin pie seasoning, and boom, my coffee's all done. It's so gas. Highly recommend if you ever get a chance to try it. It is so good. Or just get some kind of pumpkin spice coffee. Oh, I love pumpkin spice. Anyways, I bring my now finished coffee over to the couch and I start journaling. I like to journal daily just to get my thoughts out. And then after that, I go into my daily devotion book and I just like read 1 or 2. I'm a little behind because I keep forgetting to bring it with me. And then I go directly into Bible study. Right now, I think I'm in Hebrews. Oh, can't forget about the little cat cuddle break. Zuko really missed Kyle. She was still sleeping and he decided to come sit on my lap while I was studying. He's so cute. Now it's time for breakfast. I actually forgot to put a Target order in, so we're eating leftovers today. I have this leftover frozen pizza. It's like this margarita pizza I got from Target. Not the best, but it does work and it wasn't gonna go bad. And then I'm gonna mix that with egg whites. I know, a scary combination, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do to get your calorie intake and your protein intake, so. And yes, my egg whites are seasoned, okay? We like to season things here. No unseasoned cooking. That's disgusting. And of course, I gotta measure out my egg whites again. So my egg whites were about 139 calories for 29 grams of protein. Freaking gas. Let me tell you what, that is great macros. The pizza was 247 calories for 12 grams of protein. Not as good, but I think they balance out. While I'm eating breakfast, I'm gonna go ahead and work on a couple things on my laptop. I don't always do this, but today I had some things to get done. I was making my stream schedule for the week, responding to people on passes, you know, kind of setting things up for the day, getting my nitty-gritty stuff done. Once I was done eating, I went straight into cleaning up my mess. Okay, I do not like leaving messes around. I am very much a tidy person. I think a clean environment helps you be more productive throughout the day, so I went ahead and cleaned it right away. I'm also very hydrated. I'm drinking some water out of my 32-ounce water bottle. Make sure you're hydrated, okay? Make sure you're drinking water. If you're not drinking enough water, look up and see how much water you're supposed to be drinking, okay? I think it's like 100 to 120 ounces of water a day. Have you been drinking that? I don't think so. Again, despite all common belief, I do brush my teeth. This is probably the 2nd time this week I've been brushing my teeth. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I brush my teeth twice a day, every day. Now we're putting some beef tallow on my face for moisturization. I like to put it under my eyes and on my lips because I've been very dry recently on my face. Very, very dry face. Guess what time it is? It's gym o'clock. Watch me transform into my gym outfit in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this is what I'm wearing to the gym today. I also just bought these resistance bands to bring to the gym, but unfortunately I did forget them in my apartment and I was too lazy to go back down and get them, so I didn't bring them today, but one day I'll use them. Life hack to making your cardio go by quicker: watch Markiplier while you run, or while you do any other cardio. It's so nice. Anyways, I'm running a mile. I like to run a mile before every workout. Yeah, I mean, the more you do it, the better you get at it and the faster you get. I usually put it on a 1.5 incline at like 6.5 speed or 7 speed. speed. Kind of just depends on how I'm feeling. All right, I'm not gonna get too detailed into my workout, but I usually start by doing some yoga and stretching out and just kind of getting some mobility in my body. Now we're moving into some weighted abs. I like to do a weighted ab routine every single day before my workout. This is killer. I don't do a full ab workout. I just do like maybe one set of each exercise. Also, I've been trying to get better at planks. I think I can do a plank for about 2 minutes right now, but I want to get more time. I want to hold it longer. So this is what my resistance bands were for, was for glute bridges, but I tried it with a weight and honestly I wasn't feeling it. Then I tried weighted glute bridges on a bench and this kind of worked. I went way too light in the beginning and I upped my weight to like pretty much the max dumbbells that my gym has. It was a little awkward. I don't really have any good machines to do hip thrust here, so I'm excited to maybe switch gyms soon. I also did single leg hip thrust. I think that's what this is called. These hurt. You can also add a weight to this, but I just did body weight today. This was a lot. I've never recorded myself doing calisthenics, but I've been training to do a pistol squat. So I grabbed onto this barbell and tried to do like an assisted pistol squat. Oh, these burn so bad. And then I went directly into sissy squats, which sissy squats suck, but also they work so freaking well. I only did one set of this today, but usually I do 3 sets. Till failure, by the way. Then I did some weighted sumo squats. I haven't done these in a really long time, but I've been avoiding squats because I feel like my form wasn't the best. My hips have been leaning to one side and I've been trying really hard to fix that, and that's kind of why I ordered the resistance bands, but I did a little bit lighter on this to try to really correct my form. All right, now we're finally done. Yay, gym time done. Again, despite all common belief, I shower. I know it's Snow Shower 2026, but I just sweat bullets. So, and wow, just like that, we're done showering. Now I'm gonna make a post-workout smoothie. Also, here's culprit number 3. This is Keo. He's my oldest cat. I love him to death, but he's annoying as frick. I'm not gonna get too into detail on what goes in my smoothie, but I like to put frozen berries, Aloha protein powder, some honey, Oikos, 000 Greek yogurt. Super simple, super easy. And obviously water. I put water in there too. And I blend that all together. And then I top it with some of this Kashi protein fiber cereal stuff. I don't know. It's so gas. I love this stuff. It's like a nice little sweet treat, but it's also fairly healthy. According to my app, this smoothie had a total of 637 calories with about 45 grams of protein. Not incredible macros, but it's like a nice little sweet treat and you get protein. While I'm eating my smoothie, I decided to pin my hair back and do this little jade roller that I had in my freezer. This kind of just helps get my face to depuff and kind of moves the blood cells around or whatever. I sound like I know what I'm doing, but I don't, honestly. It just feels good and it debloats my face. I usually do that before makeup. And then I actually forgot to film my TikTok pre-transitions for my cosplay, so I usually pick a couple audios on TikTok and then I do pre-transitions before, and then I film the rest of it when I get into cosplay. I'm doing that now. This is a little awkward to film while I'm filming, if that makes sense. Now that TikTok pre-transitions are finally done, I watch Markiplier and I apply my makeup. I'm doing a little bit more of an intense makeup look today. I'm really excited. I feel like it'll fit the character really well. Anyways, yeah, I don't really know what to say while I'm doing makeup, but this is me doing makeup. And now it's done! Wow, we're gonna set it with setting spray and voila! Alright, what's up gamers? So I just finished my makeup for Nico Robin cosplay. I think it turned out really cute actually. I'm going for a mix of like the live action and the anime. Oh wait, shoot, okay wait. Spoiler alert, we're cosplaying Nico Robin today. I forgot to tell you guys that. It's currently 3:01 p.m. I want to walk down to this coffee shop near my apartment, but I'm not going to show you guys like obviously where I'm going or what it's called. I might quickly vlog like while I pick up my drink, but honestly, I'm just going to walk down there and grab a matcha because I've been craving a matcha and it's been too rainy to go anywhere, and DoorDashing a matcha is way too motherfucking expensive. I'm going to walk down there and get a matcha so that I can drink on it while I get into cosplay. But yeah, also shameless plug, my merch, link in description if you want to get yourself some merch. New swaggy merch dropping sometime. I gotta work on that. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon. I didn't really get to film a lot while I was walking to the matcha place because obviously doxing purposes, but this is the matcha I got and now I'm heading back to my apartment. What up guys, I'm back. I got my matcha. I already drank half of it because it was like 10-15 minute walk. It's 3:30 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my Nico Robin cosplay. The sun is out. Oh my gosh, things are looking up. Yeah, this is like a blackberry matcha. I don't know. I would rate it like maybe a 5 out of 10. It's decent, you know. I mean, it gets the job done. I mean, I just wanted a matcha. I'm gonna go get into Nico Robin. Yeah.
And she's done. What do we think, guys? I'm so freaking happy with this Nico Robin fit. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm basically gonna film my transition TikToks, and then I'm gonna go out and do some dances on like this other area that I like to film in, and then I'm gonna come back inside, maybe film a couple more TikToks, and then I think I'm just gonna go straight into taking photos. And I have to remember to take thumbnail photos because I'm also making this video today. But this is my Nico Robin fit. I think it is so freaking cute. What do we think? I think it turned out so cute. Shout out to Mick Costume or My Costume for sending me this outfit. It is so lovely and it fits me very well. I'm gonna film some TikToks. I'll vlog it, but no mic.
Now we're filming TikTok transitions. Again, this is really awkward to film while I'm filming it in TikTok, but hope you guys enjoy the behind the scenes. I do a lot of takes. I retake it a lot, like a lot. After I'm done with TikTok transitions, I go directly into dancing videos. I don't post a lot of my dancing videos, but I love to dance and I love to film them, so maybe I'll post them on my passes if I don't post them on TikTok. But this cosplay was so cute to dance in. I put on some black heels and the shirt was so like flowy. It was so fun. All right, at this point I was really hungry, so I grabbed an Aloha bar and then I started setting up for more TikToks actually. I really wanted to film the video where you turn yourself into a video game like startup screen or loading screen, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm so excited. I think it's gonna turn out so cool. I actually started editing it already and I'm so excited. I hope it turns out so good. I'm so hyped. I forgot to film me filming myself for that video, so just imagine me in front of a green screen. I don't know how I forgot to film that part, but anyways, now we're doing photos, and photos usually take anywhere from like an hour to 2 hours. 2 hours is kind of pushing it, and it's usually in a really overstimulated cosplay, but this one only took, I want to say, about an hour. I did the photos with a white background, and I usually put on my GVM LED lights, and I did green and purple, and then sometimes I'll do it with a black backdrop, and that's what I did for Nico Robin because I thought the white would be a really cool contrast with the black. I also didn't really tell you guys what equipment I used. I just used these photography lights off of Amazon. They're like 50 bucks. And then the camera I shoot on right now is a Canon R6. Ideally, I want to get a Sony, so Sony, if you want to sponsor me and send me a camera. Most of the photos that I do post on Instagram or on passes are self-shot. Sometimes I like to shoot with a photographer, but it's just easier to self-shoot. After I was done with photos, I was starving, and I decided to stream on my passes while I cooked dinner, but that did not turn out. Apparently, the mobile app is kind of buggy when you like live stream on it, so it just bugged out and I got tired of it, and so I just ended it. So if you came to that live stream, I'm so sorry. I don't know what was going on. It was a test stream. Anyways, tonight we're making beef and potatoes, and I'm turning it into like a taco kind of salad thing. I cut up my potatoes really tiny, and then I spray it with avocado oil, and I usually put seasonings like onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, cinnamon, salt, pepper, and paprika. I usually put that on my potatoes, and then I just pop it in the oven for like 15 to 20 minutes. I also like to cook 93% lean and 7% fat beef, so very lean beef. I put the same seasonings that I put on my potatoes in my beef. Oh, it's so gas. It is so good. Bro, Sanji better watch out. Nico Robin is coming for him. I am telling you what. My cooking, top notch. I was mid-cooking and this wig overstimulated the heck out of me, so I just tore it off. Really cute wig. I was sick of it. And now I'm at the point where I want to take off my outfit and put on my pajamas. So that's what I'm gonna go do. All right, I did that, and I also got hungry while I was cooking, so I have this chocolate rice cake. Yummy. It's like 80 calories. Very yum. I know you guys probably like my blue-eyed stare, but it's time to remove the contacts. No! I'm just kidding. I like my natural eye color. I'm gonna go take these out though, and probably take off my makeup. I'm so sick of it. JK, the smoke alarm went off, and then I got stressed out. The smoke alarms in my apartment are they're really sensitive. I didn't burn anything. I swear I'm a good cook. It goes off by itself, okay? I didn't do anything to— Finally, I can take my makeup off. What a stressful day. Now I'm just using these cotton rounds with micellar water to take my makeup off, and then I use the native face wash and I wash my face. I don't really like using makeup wipes because they have alcohol in them and it's very harsh on your skin. And yay, perfect timing. My food is done now, and I put some lettuce in a bowl. I topped it with my potatoes, and then I put on some beef, and on top of that, I put on some avocado. Oh, yum. It was so gas. I was at the point where I just really didn't care about my calories. Like, I counted some of it, but I didn't count all of it. I was just so hungry. But the potatoes were about 100 calories, the beef was about 219 calories, and the avocado was about 161. I don't think that's 100% accurate, but that's about how much it was. And then I take my finished bowl, I eat it, and I watch One Piece. Yippee! Once I finish eating, I continue watching One Piece, and I grab my laptop, and then I start editing right away. Bro, look at Spooky! What's he doing? What's he doing in the back? I'm starting to edit my video game startup screen video, and oh, it's looking so cool. What do you guys think? I'm so excited. It's gonna look so sick. I didn't finish my video, but now I'm going through the photos that I took and I'm airdropping them to my phone. Here's a little sneak peek for you guys. They're not edited. These are just raw photos that are directly off of my camera. Very cute. Yeah, all self-shot. Also, I think it was like 11 or 12 around this point, so I was doing this kind of late at night, but I really wanted to get it done. Hey guys, it is currently 12:25 in the morning. I'm going to go to bed now pretty much the past couple of hours ever since I got out of cosplay and ate food. I've been editing that video, the video that's gonna be like, oh, editing myself as a video game startup screen, and I'm really excited for that. It's turning out really freaking good. You guys aren't ready. This is actually gonna be one of my coolest videos I've ever made. I think before I go to bed, I'm gonna read a little bit of my book. Dracula is what I've been reading. Yeah, I'm gonna go brush my teeth and get ready for bed, but thanks for watching my day in the life of a professionally unprofessional cosplayer. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what other videos you guys want to see next. Stay swag, everyone. Bye-bye.
Take me to the moon.